Hey guys, and welcome to another video, and welcome to episode 13 of my F1 2017 Williams Career Mode Season 2. So it's been a while since I played this game yet, guys. I'm really sorry, but I've been really busy lately, and I actually recorded this video exactly a week ago, and I just kept forgetting to edit the video, and yeah. But we're gonna be a bit poor, I guess. So I'm not sure if I bumped down the difficulty, but I think I kept it the same. But we're gonna be a bit off today, just because it's been quite a long time since we played this game, something like 3 weeks or 2. So yeah. But if we get some couple of points, I'd be happy. So practice 1 in Italy. It was a pretty wet session. I finished P3. Most people decided to keep on the wet tires in practice 1, but people who actually changed to the wet tires, actually the intermediate tires, went pretty well. So this is practice session 2 now. You are seeing the qualifying program, I think it is. As I cross the line, it's going to be purple. So practice programs were pretty good. I felt this car was extremely good for the track. Full points there on all of them, which is incredible. And as you can see, tire management. So we've got 275 out of 275 resource points, the maximum we can get, and yeah, that's the best thing. And let's hope qualifying would be better than practice session, and if we could get top 10, I would be pretty happy. So as you can see, we finished that session P3 once again, even though we were on the fastest tire. We were just 7/10 off Lewis Hamilton's time with the same compound, don't forget. So let's hope. And I'm not sure, but I think we have some parts which are being made for next weekend. And yeah, we're just preparing now for qualifying. I felt the car was incredibly quick, especially around Monza. A very straight line track. I really love this circuit. It's one of my favorite. Don't like the Tifosi too much. They're way too happy about their Ferrari fans. They're way too happy about their Ferrari. Sorry about that. So don't get triggered if you're a Ferrari fan. It's just my opinion. But let's go to the first. Actually, let's go to the qualifying session.
Qualifying is about to start here at the Autodromo di Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. The teams are about to head out onto the track any minute now.
So after one lap, I decided to come back into the pits. My engine was not looking too good. It was orange in 3 engine parts, in 3 power units. So I decided, just because there was like 1 or 2 minutes left, just to go on to a new fresh set of tires and start the race in a much better car. And we'll have much more straight line speed compared to the others. And yeah, after finishing the session, let's see where we end up. We ended up in P9, which is pretty good. The first lap was just pretty quick. I did not feel like that was my best lap. I definitely feel like I could have improved on that, but P9 is not too bad with a worn power unit. Felipe Massa finishes around 2 places behind us, in P11, which is pretty good for Williams. But let's hope for a much better race tomorrow.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
The slipstream wasn't enough, while 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. Joining me to talk you through the action today is Anthony Davidson, and give us an idea of what kind of thing you're going to be looking out for today.
Well, the big question for me is whether or not we're going to see the cars able to follow each other closely enough to overtake, especially through the fast sections here. Of course, we've got DRS, and that will help on the straights, but it's still no good if you're coming off the previous corner too slowly or too far behind.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and starting alongside in P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Ricciardo, Kimi Raikkonen, and Hamilton, Hülkenberg, Verstappen, Williams, and Esteban Ocon, Massa, Grosjean, Daniel Kvyat, and Palmer, Alonso, Van Dorn, Kevin Magnussen, and Carlos Sainz. Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
You can run side by side into the rettifilio, but don't brake too late on these cold tires or you will hit someone.
Okay, so here we are on the grid. We're just choosing our setup. We're gonna start on the super soft lap around lap 6, that is, or 7. Can't really see well, but let's see. It's 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. It's a pretty bad start compared to the other 2 in front of us, but behind us they had a worse start than us. But we're gonna see if we can go down the inside of Hülkenberg. I think that is very close to his front right tire, but we actually do manage to get the move on him. Going up to P7 now, already at the start of the race, and you can see a couple of cars in front of us. Maybe we can get the jump on them into this braking zone. Everyone going pretty slowly. Verstappen, they're going extremely slowly. We go around his outside, we touch there a bit, he gets a pretty poor run, and we get that move done. Very risky move, but a very viewingly nice when you see it. But he's gonna probably get the he's probably gonna get slipstream. I can't really talk, I don't know why, forgetting everything. But they're going to this corner now. We just about are keeping our P6. I'm sorry if I'm not talking so well, but it's been pretty long since I made a video, so it's gonna be a bit slippy there and there. But continuing on now, we're almost finished our first lap in this race. Verstappen's right on our toe, right on our gearbox, as they say, and he's gonna use the slipstream. We're gonna go to the inside and avoid from Verstappen getting our slipstream, but we managed to keep our position for now and stay in P6. But skipping now to lap 3, we have a strategy change, but we're gonna keep our same strategy. Skipping now to lap 5, we can see side by side with that is Raikkonen, who came out of nowhere, and he just passed us just like that. He gets a bit of a bad run. We almost lose the car there, but look at this Hülkenberg now starting to get in the mix. He's using Raikkonen's slipstream, and he's gonna go to the inside. We're gonna try and get in as well. down the inside of Hulkenberg. Ooh, we almost slipped the car there, almost going to a drift. But we have 2 now cars for slipstream, but we're gonna have to come in for the pit stop, and just about slipping behind Hulkenberg. It was a... we actually get... we get to a halt there as we're going out to P16 now. It's not too good. Skipping now to lap 6, we are in P16, but everyone is now gonna start making their pit stops. So it's literally happy hour. I don't know what it actually means, but I heard people use it, so as you can see, we're passing so many people. We're gonna use Ocon's DRS, I mean no slipstream. We're gonna go around his outside, just about passing him, going a bit wide there, but we do get P9 out of 20, which is pretty good in midway of this race. Ocon, he's still not gonna give up. He's definitely gonna fight for us with fresher tires, I believe. But skipping out to more in the next lap, and we're side by side there. Look at this great action. We do break a bit there going to the next corner, and we lose a bit of ground to Ocon, but we're gonna use a slipstream to maybe try and get him in this very fast right-hander. We do. What a great slipstream move that was. Incredible. The slipstream was amazing. It was from another planet almost. That was unreal. The OP was so... slipstream was so powerful there. But skipping now to lap 10, there's yellow flags. That must have been... I'm not sure, that must have been Vettel, I think it was, because I don't really remember from the race. Lap 12 now it is. And that's Ocon trying to go down on his side, but we try and block him up safely as we can. And yellow flags once again. That is Van Dorn, I think, or Alonso. I'm not sure, I didn't see the name tag properly. Yeah, we're gonna cross the line now. No, it's actually 1 lap left. I didn't quite see that. But he's gonna try the slipstream once again. We're gonna try and block him as much as we can. We get the inside, so we have a bit of an advantage now compared to him. We're gonna try and block him off if we can. We get a better run, and yes, we gradually hold on to that position. Lap 13 now, just a few meters left for the end of the race. Ooh, just about getting our position back from Ocon. And Valtteri Bottas wins the race. And we're going to get a pretty respectful P8 in this race. What an exciting race that was.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And after this round of the World Championship, Here's how things look in the driver's table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Carlos Sainz. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
So guys, that was the Italian Grand Prix. P8 at the end there, which was a thrilling race. With some great action with Raikkonen, Ocon and even Hulkenberg in that race. So getting some more resource points now for the next race. We do need around 1,000 for a new upgrade, but I think at the next race we do have a new upgrade, and we're not gonna do a classic event for now, but yeah, that was a pretty exciting race. And we're gonna check on a thing. We did lose our rivalry with Perez. Let's check if we do have, yes, we do have a new upgrade, which will come at the next race. But if you did enjoy this video guys, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.